Hello and welcome to a quick overview of the S&P 500. I've got a weekly chart up. Starts in 1970, shows the 1974. I'll just get rid of that alarm. 1974, where it dropped. Then just followed along the cloud, bit of a high in 91, 90 and 82, a bit of a dip. We then rallied. We had the 87 crash. We had the 1990. 95 just touched on the cloud, the huge rally, the drop down to 2002, up and back to current time. Current time, we're sitting right on support and resistance back in the 2003 region. Now we've been discussing whether we can compare this area to the current times. I can see the ATR is much different, much longer candles going on, and it's a question of a triple bottom to a double bottom. One Danube just brought up whether we are looking too far in advance. Are we in this region? That's a good comparison because we've had a big drop down. We had one drop back up, which is what no we haven't done. We've never made it to it. We then had another big fall, creating a new low, straight back through pink, through red, and then we were looking like we were reaching for the cloud, the top of that red circle. Price then came back to pink, testing the support at red, rallied back up to the cloud, then it came back down, and then it was ready to drop, but pink wasn't ready, came back up, and then it fell away, creating the triple bottoms. Then it rallied. I believe we're in more likely that scenario where we've fallen from the cloud from the 1400 mark with pink sitting there. We had the drop. We've then rallied back up because we were waiting on this brown line. When we had that first drop, we were caught by the cloud. We then rallied back up. We stayed in the cloud. We've had a bit of a drop. We've rallied back up, found resistance at the candles. Then we were clear to go, and then we were using the candles as resistance, and next minute, well, Lehman Brothers didn't do the world any good. Now currently, which is what I'm more interested in, we've got the price has rallied up through the pink line, the red line. We're sitting above both. We're trying to challenge the cloud. It's around that 1,000 mark. I've always bring it down a little bit, but it is actually going to flatline a little bit. It's a measure of the blue line is a measure of that flat brown line to the beginning, where it's just sitting there. Then it's the high and the low. We've got no new highs and we've got no new lows. Blue will flatline. So that gives us a target of 1,028. Problem is, we also look like we might go and test support, 851, 805. Who knows which way it's going to go. It's going to go rallying or testing support. Personally, I think test support before touching the cloud up in this region up here. We'll move along. We'll go to a daily cloud, daily chart. We'll bring in the action. The low, we've rallied up through. It did the big spike. Guess what? Came down, greeted pink on entry. Didn't quite do it nicely. Go down and touch the cloud. Then pink was ready. Good run. And then we've been bull trending. Currently, we've had that bottom limit of the 880, which is what people have been talking about. It's actually increased a little bit to about 883, and we've been ranging between these two lines of support and resistance. What I'm watching for is a break of the red line or a break of the pink line. Two very good symbols of a rally. Obviously we've had a closed candle there, it wasn't able to go on, it went up, formed the lower high, we'll move on. They're the two test areas. We're either going to rally, and if we break this red line, that brings the 838 into play. Then to enter that cloud, I look for pink to come across the red and come down. That's going to take some time to play out. So there is some strong support still there. We'll come quickly into a 4-hour chart. we can see that by coming down and testing that red line on the daily, we've actually managed to break out of the cloud. We've then gone to test resistance on the pink line, we've broken back through the cloud, and this is this ranging that we're having between that 920 and the 880 range. It's showing it, it's no clear direction. I look for brown line to be clear. It's not clear. It's got support and resistance. It shows that 887 and 897 is that current ranging that we're taking on. We're below the cloud on the 4 hourly. I'm going to keep moving quickly in. Now we're looking like we're getting close to breaking out of the 3 hour cloud and going for a drop. Brown is clear, pink's clear, it's out of the cloud, red is just sitting above the cloud. That's a wait signal for me. Would keep looking in further. On the 2 hour chart, we had the breakout of last night, where we've now come and rallied back through. We're waiting on red. Doesn't really like to really run until red's out. So we'll just keep moving in so that you get an idea of how I look at all the different time frames. Now, we've had the breakout. We then have had the rally. We're on a 1 hour chart now, so that was the last night's session where it dropped into the cloud, which was really, it's responding to a lower time frame. You'll see that, then you'll see the cloud was used as support. Pink managed to catch up, we've dropped out, brown's clear. It's looking like it's ready to go bear trending. Pink line's got above red line, which is a weak bull signal, but if price breaks back down into this 880, 890 range, 890, 888 range, we're looking bear again if we go above, and that's that tight ranging that we're looking. So I've almost got a target of whether we can break that 892 or 888. I'll keep moving in so that we can bring in tonight's action. We can see that ranging has been going on. The 828 and 880 mark. Price broke out of the cloud. That was that big drop into the cloud on the previous time frame. Now we see where it fell through the cloud. It's now been using the pink line, and we've had the rally to come back up through, and it's now taking on the cloud again. But we also know that we're still capable of rallying back up into here. It's still not a clean breakout. The brown line is not clear. We've now got support sitting here at the 885 and 887 range. Pink is above. If pink comes back down to here and it is ready to drop through here, then I'll be looking for a short. I'll keep coming in to keep the time moving. We're now into a 15-minute chart, and price actually looks like it's being bullish. It's come up to the cloud, wasn't able to come in, pink joined it, it was happy, then we're able to do a breakout. Not a convincing breakout at that given point, which is back here. Brown was not clear, it's not a clean breakout. It's just ranging. We'll keep coming in. We're now into a 10-minute chart. We can see where it had the big drop last night. It then rallied a little bit and dropped again. This time we've rallied back up into the cloud. Here, waited for pink, greeted red, bang. Then it wasn't able to move much forward. It's gone a little bit long, but I just want to demonstrate that we're now running in this ranging period of 887 to 892, 93. It's at this point that I would set alarms. I'm looking for a clean breakout, and we'll see the direction of tonight. Thank you, and I hope that it's been of use to somebody. Thanks.